Oh, good morning. I'm so sleepy. We hang out for a little bit. Hopefully we get some people to talk to, and I'm not just talking to myself because I don't know how long I can stay awake just talking to myself. I forgot last night when I said that I was going to go live today. I forgot that I have work tonight, so I can't stay on long because I do have to go to sleep. But I wanted to come hang out with you and have some conversations and see where we can go for just a little bit. I didn't want to just be a jerk and flat leave you because I know some of you aren't in the Discord, which is fine. But usually that's where I post like updates, and news updates are put in there by Nikki, who is absolutely fabulous. Breaking news as it happens, she posts it for everybody, and that's all done in the Discord. So I didn't want to just leave you high and dry, because I felt like that was a mean thing to do, to just be like, yeah, if you were here last night and hung with us while we were fixing the audio issues, and I said I was going to be live at some point this morning. I said 8:30, but I have, like I said, I have work tonight, so I have to sleep. So I'm here now. There's not much going on in the news, which is good. If you guys didn't already know, Congress cut their sessions short thanks to Mike Johnson. Good morning, Jimmy. Mike Johnson did not want to have a vote forced on the Jeff files, so he cut the session short early. And so they're out. So because they're out, it's mostly just going to be like press stuff. People pressuring the administration to release the information, and just all talking that shit. What else happened in the last week? We lost a lot of people that we knew of growing up. Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away, Ozzy Osbourne passed away, and thankfully Hulk Hogan did as well. I know that sounds mean, but he was not a nice person. Not a nice person. I need to find the rig for my Osmo. Good morning, happy Friday. So we're just gonna hang out for a little bit and chat. Of course, I'll piss off the men if I actually start talking about what I usually talk about. Let's see. There was a news story that I was looking at, but oh, my phone is not fully charged. That's not good. That's okay. U.S. adults' views of the Supreme Court have moderated but remain more negative than before the 2022 abortion ruling. Surprising. FCC approved Skydance's $8 billion acquisition of Paramount Global, which is totally fucking arrested. Who got her? Yes, I did see the body cam footage. I'm not being mean. I did see the body cam footage. I'm peeing. I can't stop peeing. Of older millennial getting tased, which was really fucking funny. That shit cracked me up. I'm like, oh boy. Kids, stay in school. Who is Isaiah? You said Isaiah got arrested. I don't know who that is. Jimmy, who's Isaiah? I must admit, I look like shit, because I'm really tired. But good morning to you. I hope you guys have... What the hell did he get arrested for? Right, Eric. Well, I guess we're going to have to find that out now. We got to find it out. Move that there. I don't see any actual, like, official news stories. I see something on Reddit and 2 things on X.
History will not remember you for what you have done. It is a shame. It is horrific for what you have.
Jesus, get off of him!
It is horrific for what you have done. Sir, you should all be ashamed. America will rise up. hit you!
Threw him on the ground.
Whoa, sir, this is my first one.
As the chair has exhibited throughout this hearing, the purpose of today's testimony, when individuals fail to maintain order or decorum, it's disrespectful to the other individuals that are here.
Oh, shit. So it says Texas 18 candidate Isaiah Martin was testifying against redistricting when tensions boiled over. He went overtime, refused to yield, and was tackled out of the hearing room. CBS Austin has confirmed Isaiah Martin was arrested by DPS at the Capitol this evening. He's now facing charges of criminal trespassing, resisting arrest, and disrupting an official meeting. Huh. Huh. Bibbidi, what did you send me? Oh, okay, that's what I was just watching. Were you guys able to hear that video I was playing? You should be able to. Should be. But that doesn't mean that it actually worked. Oh, you did? Yay! Which means you can also hear Google Voice calls. I love that for us. That is great news. That is great news. That means that I set up everything properly. Now, I know if you're on, if you're listening to this from, I do have a Discord. Yeah, you gotta be a sub to be in the Discord. If you're listening to this on YouTube, I know that there's a slight echo. I know what is wrong. I'm getting the thing to fix it will be today. So hang tight. Next time you guys see me, it will be not Crazy Town. That's all I can say about that. It will be not Crazy Town. What's up, Mocha? They're implementing Project Esther now. Amsterdam. I don't know that I want to do Amsterdam for the phone. Let's see. Text. I'm putting the phone number up on Canva so people can call in. 407 494 4348. That's the phone number. And we're going to change the color to white. Oh, man. That's pretty shitty that he got arrested, but who's surprised? Because I'm not. I'm not surprised at all. Why is this not letting me download it? What the fuck? Oh, because it's as a video. So I picked the wrong thing. Okay. I picked the wrong file. Where the fuck is it? Do you know how frustrating this is? I just want you to know. This is so fucking frustrating. Especially with like the TikTok chat, like right in front of my screen. So I can't do anything with it. You know what? It's fine. I'll just screenshot this. Can I screenshot it? Maybe because I'm hitting the wrong thing. I don't know. We'll find out in a second. I don't want it that big. It's 72. That's what we're going with. I don't want that font either. We're doing things together, guys. We're doing things together. Bold and... Now the TikTok screen is in the way on this side. Good morning, Annie! I'm trying to fix the screen so that we can have the call-in number up. There we go, transparent background. Download. Now, how did I put this up there before? I don't know. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. Background. All right. Delete. Yes. You saw I got unsure. Alert box, stream label, game capture, browser source, display capture, media, image. That's what I want. Add a source. Background. Add source. Browse. TikTok is in the way again. Open. Done. Okay. Now you guys, if you're watching from elsewhere, you should see this on the screen. But we about to put this up there so that TikTok, well, no, TikTok doesn't see it. YouTube and Twitch can see it and they can call in, because you guys can guest request, so. What is he saying now? I must say that Donald Trump is a much better version of Superman than James Gunn's failed movie. Raiden, why are you so stupid this early in the morning? Like, low-key, why? I don't get it. Oh, I didn't mean to move me, but I moved me. We don't want that to interfere with the chat box. All right. We're rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. I got the background fixed. The phone number is up there. Does it look centered? I don't know. I can't tell because I can't see it. So I'd have to go on YouTube to actually see it. I'm trying not to smile. No. You don't make me smile. You annoy me. Like, if I'm being completely honest. You get on my nerves. So. I don't block you because you don't say anything that's like outlandish. I did change my name. Yep, I'm not No Reds anymore. It doesn't suit what I talk about. Thank you for following me, The Truth. Appreciate you. Welcome to the team. I don't talk about healthcare stuff really anymore unless it's something in the news. So No Rads to the Nads was not necessary. Is the end of that era and moving on to a new era. I talk about news and politics now. So Amanda Informed. You have been informed by Amanda. You're welcome. Michael, thank you so much for following me. Appreciate you. Everybody send your heart me's, do all that stuff. I guess I have to be more active on X, even though I don't want to, because a lot of news comes from there. I really fucking hate that platform, to be honest. And I have so many platforms that I have to manage, and I'm managing them by myself, that it's a lot. I have TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, Substack, and then to add X to it, I feel like I'm missing something. That's a lot of platforms, a lot of shit to manage. I do not call it that. I call it the Everglades internment camp. I do not agree with it. There are many reasons, human rights being one of them. Also, the environmental impacts that it is having on the area is not great. I don't know why my hair is doing this, but today is wash day, so who cares? So, yeah. That's how I feel about that. I don't agree with it. My sound was probably going in and out because my mic was 10,000 miles away from me. Let's see what's on the daily docket. Uber's dialing up new fights with plaintiff lawyers, plus a deported migrant is seeking $1.3 million from U.S. government in a novel legal claim. The Ninth Circuit found California's first-of-its-kind firearm law unconstitutional, and a recap of what happened with the Jeff files this week in the Friday Rewind. If you don't get Reuters Daily Docket, I suggest you do. It's usually a great read. So Uber is facing a wave of lawsuits from its passengers and launched legal action against members of the plaintiff's bar, accusing an attorney in one case of misusing confidential information and suing another group of lawyers for allegedly filing fraudulent personal injury claims. You guys have to bear with me real quick. I gotta get some antacid because fuck. have little tiny shorts on. Not want to bend over in front of. In front of that. Do I think prisons should be abolished? Yeah. I do. Oh, you're gonna find out. You're gonna have your feelings hurt real bad when you find out I'm not straight. Give everybody a good morning show. No. No free shows, bitches. No free shows. Ride sharing has had its fair share of troubles, to be honest. I know, JJ. I answered you already, young Gradle. Rideshare has had a lot of problems with people taking advantage of other people, assault, a whole bunch of shit. It's been a whole lot of claims regarding different rideshare programs. I didn't have any surgery, but if you're talking about the person in our community who had surgery, they were fine. They're doing great. They're recovering. Yes, prisons are just like a legal form of slavery. Not a fan. Not a fan. Sorry, guys, I had to post an ad on TikTok for this phone case. It is a good phone case, but I had to do it because they sent it to me. Today, the 11th Circuit will hear an appeal from Georgia attorney who accuses the State Bar of discriminating against black lawyers in its disciplinary process. The lawyer argues the lower court erred when it found that it didn't have jurisdiction in the case. Huh, that's interesting. So what else is going on in the news? I know that there was a story, we talked briefly about the U.S. adults' abuse of the Supreme Court. That they're more negative now than before the 2022 overturning of Roe v. Wade. The FCC approved $8 billion acquisition of Paramount Global, which is so fucking funny, right? What happened with Paramount? Paramount didn't they buy South Park for a significant amount of money, like 1.5 billion, I thought it was? It can't be billion with a B. Like, it can't be. But maybe it is. And then they turned around and just absolutely dragged the ever-loving shit out of Donald Trump, which was a nice piece of poetic justice for Stephen Colbert. It was billion with a B? Like, bro, like, what the fuck? I mean, I know it was billion with a B, but, like, it can't be billion with a B. Can I get a tenth of that? Just need $1 million. That's it. That's it, that's all. I could pay off my house, all my debt, and have a little bit of money left over. Just $1 million. I don't know, Cricket. I'm not going to be awake for much longer. I have to go to work tonight. But good morning. Yesterday, we also found out that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton had claimed three homes as his primary residence, so he's being investigated for that. Yesterday, we saw that Donald Trump and Jerome Powell, who's the Fed chair, like get into a little bickering match over the cost of the building renovations. I think his $2.5 billion is what the cost of the renovations are. Trump was saying it was more like 3.1, but like he completely negated the fact that the rise in the cost of the construction was because of his tariffs. Like he's a reason that it costs more money. He's such a fucking idiot. Like, it's his tariffs. I don't understand. I don't understand. We knew about the passenger flight. We knew that Wednesday they voted to subpoena the files in Jeffrey's case, the Jeffrey files, as I like to call them, to keep in line with TikTok's guidelines. Thank you so much for the Go Populars and the Heart Me's. Appreciate you all. Definitely appreciate you guys for being active participants in the space. Still, 1.5 billion over 3 years is a lot of fucking money, lolly. Yes. It's so weird, isn't it, Cricket? So fucking weird. I know you know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. You got 3 videos taken down? Raiden, please stop. I already muted you once. I'll just mute you for the whole live. What up, Pickles? How's it going? I'm really curious about the student loan situation. What is going to happen? Because currently I'm on the SAVE plan, which is an income-driven repayment plan. My current payment is $0, right? Based off my income when I recertified because I was self-employed. I didn't have to pay it back, but that was counting towards. I didn't have to make payments, I should say, but that was counting towards my student loan forgiveness. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too. But now that that plan is going away, what is going to happen? There are so many people who have student loans who have questions and we don't have answers to it. So if anybody finds out any information about student loans and has like definitive information, please let me know. Gatorade. The doctor who was involved in Matthew Perry's case, if you guys don't know who Matthew Perry is, he played Chandler Bing. That was one of his most notable roles on the sitcom Friends. He did OD several years ago, but the doctor pled guilty to selling him K in the weeks before his unaliving. So that happened. In a landmark climate decision, the UN's top court says clean, healthy, sustainable environment is a human right. Will the United States abide by that? Probably fucking not. Not at all. So that's kind of like the highlights of the news. How and why Trump has struggled in dealing with the Jeff files. That's the NPR explainer. All right, y'all go support NPR. Give them some love. They're going through it. They're going through a time. They're going through a time. Yeah, they signed the Rescissions Act yesterday. NPR says the president signed the Rescissions Act eliminating $1.1 billion in public media funding. So they lost $1.1 billion. That's crazy. But NPR is important. And they're a pretty non-biased media source. Like if you like your media unbiased, they're definitely one of the sources that you should check out. But I feel like that's it. How long have I been on? I've only been on a half an hour. Oh yeah, France has recognized Palestine as its own state. That happened. They've officially recognized the state of Palestine. That's awesome. We'd love to see it. There's a lot of shit going on in Cambodia. And that's really it. That's it. That's the news as of right now. Now I can clear all these out because I don't have to see them anymore. Because we went over them, so why keep them? I talked about Hulk Hogan. Nobody gives a shit. He was racist. They are also the only source of media for rural areas. Correct. There have been changes because of changes to the NOAA and with this cut in funding for NPR and public broadcasting. We're going to see impacts to the emergency alert system, which alerts people to incoming weather, like tornadoes. That's really fucking important. But they're going to see impacts to that because of the cuts. Just People are still like, I love me some Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the best president in the United States has ever seen. And we love him so much. Ghislaine Maxwell is seeking relief from the Supreme Court. I still hate how they call him the late financier, disgraced financier. Call him what he is, child trafficker. She's seeking a pardon. Well, no. Oh yeah, Candace Owens got sued. Thanks, Nikki. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Hold on. So France's first couple is suing Candace Owens for defamation over claims that Brigitte Macron is a man. She kept calling Brigitte a man, saying that she was a man. And now she's getting sued for defamation. I love that for her. I love it. How much are they suing her for? What are the damages? Let's see. Anybody want to take a guess? Oh, I didn't know she was. Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. I did know that. Candace Owens was denied visas from New Zealand and Australia because of remarks where she denied schmaltzy medical experimentation on Jews in concentration camps during World War II. She's not allowed in New Zealand or Australia. So they're not saying how much they're seeking in damages until the trial, but if she continues to double down between now and the time of the trial, it will be a substantial award. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. It's easily provable. Like, why would you double down? Why would you, like, just say, like, I was being facetious, like, that is not true. They were, in fact, born female and have been female their whole life. They are female. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I'm glad she's getting sued. My dog just farted. Zena, why are you farting, bro? Like that is god awful. Yeah, you should be ashamed. Oh, God. Oh. Cheese and rice. That is terrible. Might as well schmake while I'm here. I can't believe she farted like that. Oh my god. Send help. Jeff, where are you? Come get your dog. Well, we knew that. Migrant sent to El Salvador prison by the Trump administration says he was beaten by the guards. I don't know. Well, we've made it just over a half an hour. I'm gonna go to bed. I have work tonight. You might see me later. I have a couple of meetings, some really cool meetings this afternoon, so I do have to get some sleep because I have to get up about an hour and a half earlier than I usually do. But that was a quick rundown of the news for you guys for today. Like I said, I said last night that I was gonna come on And I didn't want to just like flake and leave you guys. I did forget that today was Friday when I said that, and I do have to work tonight. So I will be on tonight. Typically, I go live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights at 1 a.m. Eastern. Somewhere between 1 a.m. and 1:30 is when I get my lunch break. So we hang out in the parking lot or the garage, one or the other, wherever I park my car, and we go over the day's news. And that is the time where I let friendlies up, and we can talk about anything. I mean, friendlies are welcome all the time. It's just hard to see the shit on studio sometimes, so I might miss you. But I go live from my phone, so it's much easier to see when there are guest requests. But we'll be live tonight from around 1 a.m. to 1:30, and then we hang out for about 30 minutes. I should have gotten some antacids for her too, you're right. We'll hang out for about 30 minutes, again, go over the news stories for the day, just chat, talk some shit, whatever it is that we want to do. We have low viewership this morning anyway, which is fine because I'm not high energy and I get it. I'm boring this morning as I'm fucking exhausted. So I will see you guys later. If you're up, come hang out with us. I love you. Everybody be good. And if you can't be good, be gay and do crimes. Bye. I gotta end YouTube and Twitch. Bye, guys.